Welcome, everybody. My name is T Rucker. Welcome back for another episode of Haulin Ass. Hope you enjoy your stay over the next little while. Thank you to everybody who's watching, whether you're a long-time viewer or first time here. Welcome. Chet Kelly is here, our mod, who's here to make sure you have a good time. And Jake, and also Miss Buckles will be along too. So everybody give a shout out to Chet and Miss Buckles and Jake. Now, recently, there's a YouTube channel, and I'll just put this up really quick. Recently, we got our 500th subscription, and with that, we now have a shorter URL, which is going to make it much easier to get to. So I want to thank everybody for their support on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So we have a phone number here. Phone number is 510-470-6710, and we already have a lot of calls lined up, and we're going to try to get to as many of them as we can. We also have a Twitter. Just include hashtag Haulin Ass. And Laurent is back tonight. Laurent is back, and Laurent will be screening all the tweets, and he'll be making sure that everything is fit for family viewing, because we have a lot of families who watch on Sunday evenings together. All right, Caesar Garlic Wars, can you blow the horn for America? All right, here we go. Let me cue this up here. There we go. That's honking it for America. Lot Lizard says my whole family is here, including my grandma. Oh, sorry about that. Horn is loud, but you're all right. Well, I don't know. How's the audio? Can everybody hear me? Okay. Quiet. Okay. How's this? Better? I don't know. We get quite a mix of people saying, oh, it's good. There, people saying better. Too loud now. Too loud. Sometimes people are messing with me. Sounds great. Candy cane. Sounds great. Not too loud. All right. It was good before, somebody says. Well, it could be people's computers and their speakers, and it could be a lot of whatever. I don't get. You know what? If it's loud, just turn your computer down. All right, here we go. So we're off and running for another episode of Haulin Ass. I think I got everything out of the. Oh, I just want to say this: we got 2 new segments for tonight. We're gonna do just to make things a little more interesting. We got Amanda T is going to be along later on to provide some relationship advice. So you have any questions regarding that? There, Darth Randall, I don't want to watch Walking Dead. There, that's what I want to hear. Then we also have later on, just in case you get banned, we have around here what we like to refer to as, well, it's similar to a faint hope clause. And what it is it's going to be a segment that's going to allow you to appeal your case to Chet to see if you can maybe get your ban removed, but we're not making any guarantees. All right, so let's get right to it. Let's go to our first call. Welcome, you're on Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
I just want to talk about trucking.
All right, well, you can talk about anything you want on this program. That's America, but if trucking's one of the things that you want to talk about, go ahead.
Well, I was on the road and
Go ahead. I think he hung up. All right, let's go on to our next one then. Welcome. Oh, I also have here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hi T, what's up with the Skype? I can't. No one can see our pictures. Is it broken again?
There's the pictures. Oh.
Oh wait, let me see if it comes up. I'm sorry if I'm crazy. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got it running now. Thanks, Laurent. Thanks for fixing that. We've got people's
Laurent.
pictures up.
Yep, Laurent knows how to fix stuff. Glad he's back. And that's a picture of my dad. I just wanted everybody to look at him. But hopefully this is a good show, T. I'm just trying to keep on trucking, and every time you blow that horn, remember, a ding-dong goes away.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your phone call. Let's move on next. We got this person looks like a real patriot. Go ahead. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple truck. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Fuck my son. I want to say that under normal circumstances, I'm gonna go beat my son. Amanda's son. Get in the kitchenette. Simple truck. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Fuck my son. Everybody, I want to thank you all for destroying my evening tonight. I set aside my whole night setting up my living room for this as usual, and all everybody did was call up and ruin it. And for that, I'm going to tip my hat to you and say thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody, and you all take care. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Simple trucker. Simple trucker. Simple truck. Oh boy, people are getting creative. Somebody's got a lot of free time on their hands. That's quite apparent. Well, people in the chat, though, seem to like it. Someone says that should be the end song to the stream. Well, I think if we did that, when these shows get posted on YouTube, we won't have to worry about copyright because someone is making OC. All right, well, good. Let's move on. Welcome, go ahead. All right, they hung up. You don't have to be intimidated. Okay, I know you don't have to be intimidated. It's just me. It's just us here. By the way, welcome to the people in the chat. We've got Nordique, Mr. Black, Caesar's Garlic Wars, The True American, Candy Cane, Big Guy, Not So Crucial, Paul's Walker, Lot Lizard, Z-Nex, SMD Guy. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. All the people in the chat. Let's move on. Welcome. Go ahead.
Hello, T Rucker.
Welcome to the program.
How you doing?
Doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing perfectly well fine.
Good.
Now I wanted to talk about America, trucking, and beer.
All right. In that order?
Yep.
All right. Well, have at it.
All right. America, land of the free, home of the brave. Am I correct?
It is indeed.
All right. Second part, trucking. So I have a little story about my trucking days. Is it okay if I share it?
Go ahead.
I was trucking down Route 64. And there was this car pulled over, and it was broken down. So, like any other true American, I pulled my truck over and I said, "Hey, buddy, you need a jump start?" And the man said, "Yeah, man, I'd like some help." So I helped the man out. I had just bought a Wii, and I kept the Wii in the back. The man came up with the 2x4 and knocked me upside the head and took the Wii.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like you were a victim of crime, and that's unfortunate.
The worst part is I spent $300 on that Wii.
All right, we're going to move on to the next. Welcome, go ahead.
Hi there, T. Can I just share a little chant for good luck so we don't get those ding dongs that came in a couple of weeks ago?
Sure.
All right. You can hang it from the tree, but I'll never sing with me. There'll never be a nigger. I see.
All right, that's not. We can't have that kind of thing on here. It's not funny. Welcome, go ahead. Yeah, welcome to the program. My name's T Rucker. So what I want to do is fuck my dog. I'm just a simple dog fucker. Welcome to the program. Go ahead. My grandmother deserves to get a beat down. I want to say, all right, enough of this. I don't know, you're using some kind of a soundboard. Nobody wants to hear this. Hello, go ahead.
Oh, hey, I just want to talk about the Second Amendment and how fucking great it is.
Okay.
I'm lucky to live in a country that, allows me to have a gun. I'm just so lucky because, a lot of these countries don't have the freedom to, to.
Yo, what's up, T? Yo, what's up, T?
Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, this is a nursing student. Called you a while back. I just wanted to say I enjoyed your last session.
The last session, yeah.
It was great. Also, I have a question for you, T. What do you think about this recent Homo sapien bill that was passed that allows Homo sapiens to get married?
I don't follow. Homo sapien is a human.
Yeah, well, you've seen the rainbow-colored Facebook profiles, right?
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, Chet changed his to the Homo sapien profile.
Yeah, a Homo sapien, last time I checked, means a human being. So I don't understand the reference to the recent ruling to allow gay marriage. Welcome. Oh.
Hello?
Yes, did you just call?
Not right now. I mean, like maybe 4 or 5 calls ago. But I just wanted to clear something up about the.
Welcome, go ahead. My son deserves to get a beat down. I want to say that under... Hello, go ahead.
My dad came in. The entire Cincinnati Bengals. And if you have an American man, trucker.
Bulldog Mac with a can on back and a Jaguar.
All right, now that one was done really poorly. You could hear the cuts. The cuts were really sloppy. Nothing was really matched up. That sounded really... You know what? I'm not going to try and pass myself as some kind of connoisseur of a soundboard. But that sounded really sloppy. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Who is this that I'm speaking with?
Go ahead. You called a show and you don't know who you're speaking with? Why would you call then?
I heard someone using a soundbite of my voice the other day.
This has got to be the worst attempt at an accent, at a Native American accent I've ever heard.
Who the hell do you know what a Native American is?
You sound Irish. All right, let's move on. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Hey, T. Can you hear me fine?
Yes, I can.
All right, so basically, I'm pretty sure the guy wanted to talk about homosexuals. Is that correct?
That could be. That could
now,
be. I'm not
do you have
sure.
any problem with that? Like, possibly more of these homosexuals on the road, you know?
Oh, I didn't hear the first part. What was that again?
Are you, do you kind of fear of more of these homosexuals to be on the road driving?
Oh, I don't have a fear of it. I don't
know. I for some reason, I have a bunch of my trucker friends. You know, I'm not a trucker myself, but they have a bit of fear that these homosexuals are going to have a thing for them, you know? Just wondering your opinion on that.
I don't care what anybody does as long as, you know what, I'm not that way. So, I mean, just don't come on to me. That's all I care about. Other than that, whatever.
Yeah, all right, sounds good. When is Amanda coming on? Just a question.
Oh, Amanda will be on close to the top of the hour to answer questions regarding relationship issues.
So it will be fine if I call again?
Oh, yes, absolutely. If anyone who calls for the general segment, if you want to call back for Amanda, you're absolutely welcome to do that, and thank you for asking.
All right, I'll call it back. See you.
Okay. All right. Now there's a polite caller. There's a polite. Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? Got some awesome news. And again, huge updates of what I've ordered in the mail.
Okay, this is 18 plus. 18, Laurent, make sure you're screening for 18 plus. All right. Welcome back to Haulin Ass with T Rucker. We're going to take a few more calls, and then we got coming up pretty soon. We got Amanda's going to be here to offer some relationship advice. And later on, if you wish to beg for forgiveness, we're going to have a feature called Appeal to Chet. Although the way it's going now, I don't think there's going to be many successful appeals. I can tell you that.
Now, I don't think there's going to
Welcome
be
to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
Appeals. I can tell.
It's me, Austin!
Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead. All right, they hung up. Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead.
Could you please unban me from your channel?
If you call back during the appeal to Chet segment, we'll hear your case.
When is that?
Oh, maybe. I don't know when it is. What did you do to get banned? I don't know when it is. What did you do to get banned?
I just said it.
All right, this person just called. So how do you block Laurent? Block. There, block. Okay. Welcome to the program. Go ahead. Hello, welcome to Haulin Ass with T Rucker. Go ahead.
Hello, Earthling, known as T Rucker. I come from the planet X on June 16th, 2015. We have been observing you Earthlings call stargazing. You look like a fine specimen to research on.
It sounds like there's something wrong with his voice.
I am from the planet X, T Rucker.
Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, did you call already?
Yes, I did. And why did you hang up on me?
Block. How do you block contact? Do you have anything to say before I block you?
Why did you
block contact? Hello? Is there a shortcut for Laurent for blocking? How do you block contact? One by one, we'll get rid of them. We'll just keep blocking them. Welcome, go ahead. Welcome to Haulin Ass.
Obamacare, $5 billion we spent on a website. I hire people, they do a website. It costs me $3. Are you running? Are you not running? I am officially running for President of the United States. We need a leader that wrote the art of the deal. I will be the greatest jobs president that God ever created.
All right. Enough of a commercial for Trump. Welcome. Go ahead.
Hey T, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm fine. I just want to say don't let these underage ding-dongs ruin your show.
We're just going to keep on going. We'll just fight right through it.
Yeah, screw them. Also, I want to say nice sideburns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're kind of sharp cut. Laurent kind of helped me with it before the show.
Yeah, they're looking really good. I just want to ask you, who do you think the worst president of America was?
The worst?
President of America. Who was the worst president of America, in your opinion?
Boy, you know what? That's a tough one. I like to be positive when it comes to America. So for me to kind of say that somebody was a bad president,
yeah,
I don't know if I got an answer for you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, the worst president is was George Bush, because, you know, he did 9/11. He went and freaking attacked the Afghanistan, and it's really bad.
Well, yeah, if do believe in that kind of thing, then you made a very strong case for Bush. I saw in the chat somebody there said Eisenhower as being their favorite, and I got to agree, being the person who kind of started the interstate.
Yeah, I agree. I strongly agree.
Do you have a favorite president?
To be honest, Ronald Reagan was my favorite.
Reagan was your favorite. You know what the
Yeah.
issue I have with Reagan? Didn't he spend a whole lot of money on weapons?
Yeah, but then he also ended communism in Russia in '89, if I recall.
Well, he had a part in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a couple interesting takes. That's for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you. Please call back again.
Sure.
See, that's the kind of call we need on this program. We get more of that, and I'm going to keep doing the program. But if we want to keep getting the garbage, then there will be no program. It's as simple as that. Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead. I want to say that under normal circumstances, I'm going to go feed my grandmother. See that you can hear the cuts. The cuts are sloppy. There's a difference in volume. That's amateurish. Amateur hour. Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
Hi, Billy Mays here with the world's most efficient and powerful cock you'll ever use. And it even comes with the motor power extender. It's awesome. And with every order, we'll also include sex with Billy Mays. Billy Mays will fuck you with lightning speed. But call right now and we'll send you weed a $40 value, but you'll get it free. You get it all. The cock, the awesome sex with Billy Mays, the motor, plus the weed. Call right now or fuck Billy Mays. Beautiful balls.
All right, the guy fancies himself a pitchman. Let's go to this next call. Go ahead, you're on Haulin Ass.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship
Hey, what
could
kind of
be
a cream puff are you?
until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and
How do you
strong.
block someone in this?
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. Yeah, my
Laurent,
you know you are my
get in the...
very best friends.
They're blocked. Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
How are you today?
I think I see a Sanford & Son reference from Darth Randall. I caught that one. Very good. Go ahead, caller.
Oh, I thought I was going ahead earlier. Whoa.
Pardon?
So,
Go ahead.
What is you, T Rucker's opinion on the legalization of gay marriage?
Well, you know, I knew that was going to come up tonight. I guess, you know what? It happened. Whether I have an opinion of it one way or the other, the fact of the matter is that it happened, and we got it here, and that's the reality of it.
Are you happy it's here, or are you just sort of accepting it, I guess?
Well, I'm not really one to leave an alternative lifestyle.
So does that mean you like dick or no?
Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
I have a question. What are your thoughts on gun control?
Gun control? Well, you know what I like? I'm a big fan of guns.
Me
and
too.
I also to me, it's not enough just to own a gun. I like to also modify my guns.
Yeah, me too. I turned mine into fully automatic.
Yeah, I believe it's just you should be able to do anything you want to that gun.
It's the land of the free. I always say the same thing.
And you know what? If I'm going to stop at some truck stop in some remote area of the United States at 4:30 a.m. and someone's approaching me, he's going to attempt to cut my beard off and feed it to me. I'm lucky if that's all he wants to do. Well, I'd pull out my modified firearm, and things are going to change in a hurry.
He's going to be the scared one now.
Well, it's a game changer. Let's put it that way.
It is.
You know, I even put a USB port into one of my firearms.
Had to charge the iPhone, huh?
Well, it's just there's a lot of uses for that, but I get readouts and.
Well, one thing I've seen this before, especially at a school nearby my house, is they have a big old sign that says, "This is a gun-free zone."
Well,
and that's not going to stop the criminals.
Yeah, and how do they know it's a gun-free zone? Anybody could be packing.
The kindergartners, they could be packing. It's true.
Well, the teachers could be packing. The principal could be packing. The custodian could be packing. The gym teacher could be packing.
It is in elementary school, so I think if they were packing, if anything, they're packing their bags to go home, or they're packing their school lunch, but I'm not sure.
I like the way, sir. I like the way this call headed. I like your call.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling. Call us back. That's what I'm talking about here. This is America Talk. America Talk. Welcome. Go ahead.
Hi, what's up?
Not much. What's on your mind tonight?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to see how you're doing tonight.
Well, you know what? We're having a show here, letting people Americans exercise their right to free speech.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So free speech. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I believe that you should be able to say whatever's on your mind as long as you're not going out of your way to be hateful. If your intentions are good and you want to get what's on your mind off your chest, then go ahead. This is America.
Okay. What is your thoughts on niggers?
YOLO Tattoo Studio is your best choice for quality tattoos. Our artists have 20 years of experience and will create artwork you'll be proud to wear forever. We also carry a wide range of DVDs, including rare Asian titles such as Anime. YOLO Tattoo Studio in Oakland. All right, welcome back to Haulin Ass. You know, I just want to say, somebody in the chat, they said my wife threw up after that last call. Now, I want to remind everybody that we've got people are watching with their families here. All right, we got a new segment here. With us on the line is Amanda T. Amanda, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Amanda is here. She's agreed to appear on the show to talk about if anyone has any relationship issues. Amanda is here to help. So what I'm going to do is I believe I have a picture here. There we go. And Amanda, if you're ready, I'm just going to start taking some calls.
Sounds great.
Okay, welcome. Go ahead. You're on with. You're on with Amanda. Go ahead.
Hi, T. I would just like to say that I have some relationship issues, and hello, Amanda. I have some relationship issues. We're not communicating well, and she's not wanting to spend time with me anymore. We used to watch a lot of movies together, but she just doesn't like the movies I pick out.
How are you having communication issues?
When we try to talk to each other, it just doesn't come through to her as much, and she doesn't want to talk to me anymore, or she doesn't want to watch these movies anymore.
What kind of movies?
Have you ever seen The Waterboy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We watched that about 5 times. Have you watched Click?
Yes, it's a great film.
It is. And have you seen You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Oh, that's a great one.
Yes, that is a great one. I don't understand. And she just has this. She just keeps telling me I have this weird obsession with Adam Sandler. And she says, if you want to spend so much time with him, why do I have to be your girlfriend?
Well, how often do you watch his movies?
Well, okay, it's not an addiction. It's about 2 times a day, but that's just to get through my day.
And how is your love life?
Since I saw The Waterboy, it's been going down, and I really haven't been able to.
What's your observation on that? Why do you think you're not able to?
I just can't. I can't get it up without looking at Adam Sandler.
Well, maybe it's time in your relationship to take a break. I think you need to focus on you and your desires and what you want. And to be honest, I think she's feeling that. I think maybe it's time that you guys part ways.
All right. Let's go to an. Excuse me. Here we go. Here's another call. Go ahead. You're on with Amanda. Simple trucker. Simple trucker.
Oh, my God.
All right, look. We have a guest who's agreed to be with us. Let's show some hospitality here. Welcome. Go ahead.
Hello. I'm the guy that called about gun control, and
Yes.
I just want to say to that caller that said the N, that's unacceptable. That's not America.
Is there any? We're doing a segment with Amanda right now. Let's take another one. Go ahead. You have a question, a relationship issue to ask Amanda.
I'm having a massive relationship issue. I'm having trouble sort of breaking through that final barrier with the woman that I love in my existence. I don't really know how to fully explain. I feel out of touch to a large extent. And I could really use some help here.
Sorry, I was just pouring a glass of wine. That was incredibly vague. I need a bit more information.
All right, well, I really like this girl. And I've known her for several years. We've sort of had what I would call an on-again, off-again relationship. And it's, I want her to go steady with me, and she sort of is apprehensive too. And I've really tried to make my point, and I can't. I don't think she sees me for what I am. You know, I just want to know how much I care about her. You know, like the fact that I put vitamins into her food so her hair doesn't fall out, and I follow her around so I make sure nobody hurts her. But my friend was telling me that's not how I'm supposed to do it. You know, he's got his own system, and he says that I should.
Okay, let's let Amanda answer now. Go ahead.
Oh.
You sound incredibly clingy, and if I were her, I'd file a fucking restraining order, you creep.
Well, whoa, hold on a second here. I'm just demonstrating my value, okay? My friend has a system. He says you gotta demonstrate value, and then you want to engage physically with them, and then nurture dependence. You know,
Is
those
this
are
a
three
real
steps.
friend or a fictional friend?
No, that's irrelevant. He then says that I should neglect them emotionally. I don't really know about
I
that
think
one.
that taking ideas in your relationship from TV shows is probably
Yeah,
one of the worst ideas
people
you
are
could
putting
do.
someone's saying the dentist system.
I guess. I mean, he didn't. I don't know. He didn't really think of a short term for it, so I'm not sure. I guess that'd be better than just calling it the DNNIS system. So
Well,
that's what we
for
call it
one,
now.
that is not your friend, and two, I think you need some psychological help.
All right,
You
listen.
know what? I don't need to hear this from you, you fucking cunt. How about you get the fuck out of here right now? I don't need this
Excuse
shit.
me? This is ridiculous. Cut the line.
I've
Cut
gotten rid of the caller. I don't know what happened. Laurent was supposed to be doing it. I don't understand. All right, now let's try and get this back on track, because what's going to happen is that our guest is going to leave.
I will leave.
Let's go on. And you're coming in just a little quiet. Do you have any means of adjusting your volume? If not, we'll make do, but I'm just wondering.
I can talk louder.
All
How's
right,
that?
good. Welcome. Go ahead. You're
coming in just a little quiet. Do you have any means of adjusting your volume? If not, we'll make do. But
Okay, go ahead.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm calling in for relationship advice. I talked to you guys about it. Well, we talked about it like on Wednesday or something. I'm the guy who was like with a girl for about 3 years and she cheated on me after like a week.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the basic thing of that story was, okay, yeah, I said a girl. Because I don't want to put her on blast like that. So anyways, we were together for like 3 years and some change, and she went out to an internship, and the first week she was kind of talking like she really missed me and she hated it there, stuff like that. And the second week, she completely didn't talk. Like, we kept trying to talk and hang out and stuff like that, like over Skype and stuff, and eventually she just stopped talking completely until later that ending Friday. She basically said that she had to tell me something, which of course was her cheating on me and stuff like that. So yeah, had no idea what the hell happened, and it was really crazy. And then for the next 2 weeks after that, it was like really confusing or whatever. So I guess the main question is, what would you do in that situation when you're with the girl for like a bunch of years or whatever, and she's kind of not telling you how it happened, how everything happened, and she's still texting you shit that she's doing like after the fact. Like, she was telling me since we're not like getting back together right now, she was telling me that she was like in the club, she got fingered by a guy, she got humped by like 3 dudes or whatever. She walked out, like, she's doing as much stuff as she can to get my attention, to try to get me pissed off so I can like, yeah, it's really weird. So what would you do in that situation?
Well, first of all, it's surprising that you're dating a girl, because to me you sound like a homosexual, and that's with no offense. Like, I'm not trying to offend you.
No, I get it all the time for some reason. I have no idea why.
But aside from that, if she is trying to get your attention in a negative way, it's completely unhealthy. If she thinks it's okay to treat you like that, that is completely unhealthy, unjustifiable under any circumstance. I'm sorry, but one time is one thing. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying in your circumstances where you've already waited around and then this shit's happening, I think that it should be cut off, because for her to do it not only once, but multiple times, think it's cute and tell you about it. Granted, she was honest and told you. That's not how you treat somebody that you love. I'm sorry. Like the club thing especially, the getting fingered by dudes and humped on dudes, that's just essentially putting yourself out there like a piece of meat. Like, you might as well just go into porn.
Well, her argument was basically, well, since you're going to act like that and you're not going to, you're feeling all these things about what I just did, then I might as well go down the road of what you think I am. So she just
I just want to, it's T Rucker here. If I could just step in, I think he sounds rather manly. and I just want to put a picture of him up on there. He's a pretty good-looking guy there.
Oh wait, that picture is just like that's James Franco's brother.
Oh, all right. Carry on with the call.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's just mostly I'm trying to figure out like because she's doing all this to try to get me pissed off, and I still care about her as far as like a best friend because she is like still like a friend and stuff like that. But she's trying to do all this stuff until she like dies or something. So
Okay, to me it sounds like she needs mental help, because for somebody to go, "Oh, how dare you get mad at me for cheating on you. I'm going to go against you and go fuck more guys because I'm mad." Like
watch the language. Also, I'm wondering, this guy's into Franco, it seems.
Yeah, James Franco's really good at. I think it's James Franco. I keep getting them mixed up because their names sound really similar. But he's a really funny dude. If anybody has ever like seen his movies, he's been in Now You See Me, like that Magic.
All right, we're gonna move on now. Welcome. Do you have a question for Amanda T?
Yeah. So basically, my girlfriend has been putting on more weight. She's not really watching what she's eating. So how do I tell her that she's a fat ass, basically? And to pitch in, if I take a picture of her, for me to print the picture, it's going to take a few hours. And I don't want to make her feel bad about herself.
Well, how large have you let her get? I mean, it's one thing to put on a couple pounds.
It's to the point of obese.
Well, calling her a fat ass, for one, isn't going to help the situation. And I would probably tell her that I'm concerned for her health.
Okay, but it's a kind of affecting.
So, Amanda, are you saying when you tell her that you're concerned for her health, is that to kind of suggest that you really are? Or is that kind of like a polite kind of ploy to get her to lose weight?
Well, the thing is if he's honestly worried that she's going to take it the wrong way, a lot of people like that out of guilt will just eat more because they feel like shit for, sorry, I've had a couple drinks. They will feel like crap for being large to begin with. So you have to do it delicately. And by saying that, he's technically not lying. I mean, there is a health concern involved with obesity here, so that can be his foundation for essentially saying, hey, I think you need to lose weight, without saying, hey, I'm sick of the way you look.
Yeah, I don't want to go up there and say, hey, you fat ass. You know what I'm trying to say here? I mean, T, if you want to pitch in, you could.
No, this is Amanda's time. I'm going to let her do the consulting.
Yeah, I think that you definitely shouldn't go, hey, fat ass, I'm concerned for your health. I think you should just get that word out of your vocabulary. That's my advice to you.
I mean, do I need a drink first and then say that?
Nope, no drinking.
All right, thanks then. I'm leaving then. See ya.
Did he say he's leaving his girlfriend? I think he said he's leaving his girlfriend.
That's what he wants.
We're going to move on. We got a lot of calls lined up here. So let's see if we can get another one. Go ahead. All right, under 18, not allowed. Are you still there, Amanda?
I'm here.
Okay. We just had we had a little bit of a Skype crash here, but it's all good now. All right, let's go on. No, I don't think it did crash. We're all good. Welcome to the program. Go ahead. You're with Amanda T.
There's hardworking males out there who are capable of doing the job.
All right, this isn't a soundboard session. We have a guest who's committed time to being here. All right, this one's got to get blocked. I told you to change your picture.
Amanda's a skank. Amanda's a skank.
Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, sorry. What's up, T?
Do you have a question for Amanda?
Yeah, I'm actually having some problems with my relationship.
Okay, go ahead.
So I kind of feel like I'm driving the entire relationship. You know what I mean? Like I'm putting all the effort in. I'm putting, the relationship into, drive, if you know what I mean. How do I
Well,
get my girlfriend to put some of the effort back?
effort in what? In your relationship in general?
Yeah, it's just like she seems like I'm the one who's like setting up events and stuff like that, and she just seems like bored of me almost.
Well, she very well could be. And a relationship is definitely a give and a take, and both people have to be able to give and receive in a relationship. And if you're giving 100% and she's just taking, she'll eventually take all of you. So I think it's time to move on and maybe find somebody that's a partner in crime as opposed to somebody you're supporting.
It's actually not a person. It's my truck.
Oh God, I am so sick of this crap.
You're saying
This
it's
is
your
just
truck you're
ridiculous.
into. Welcome.
This is just ridiculous.
Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead. Welcome. Go ahead.
I'm having some problems in my relationship. Basically, my wife is transsexual and she lives in Canada, and I live in North Dakota, and we're having a real hard time dealing with the long distance. I was wondering if you had any advice.
Well, one main thing in the dealing with distance is setting a deadline, setting some sort of goal. If you look at it as sort of an open-ended thing, it's going to seem like a never-ending bit of misery. But if you look at it like, there's an into this, there's goals to be met, set miniature goals in between, and just look forward to each time that you get to visit and be with each other. And if you truly love each other, you can make it through anything.
Well, thank you, but I had another question. I'm actually, that's some great advice, but I'm having a really hard time dealing with the fact that my wife's dick is bigger than mine.
All right. Look.
I like how I just overlooked the transsexual thing and gave him legitimate advice, and it was all BS. This is ridiculous.
Well, and then we had
people.
another man gave you a very long explanation, and you gave him a very thorough answer, and then he said said he was referring to his truck.
I hope this isn't some sort of a setup, T. I really hope that you're trying to get the good word out here on relationship
If you've been
advice.
watching this show, I've been doing nothing to encourage this. In fact, I've been doing my best to kind of prevent this kind of behavior. Somebody says you're salty. No mega. Amanda is salty, someone said.
Well, I like salty snacks. I don't understand what he means. I would love some Cheetos right now.
All right, we're going to move on. We've got somebody else's on the line. Go ahead.
Simple trucker.
Oh my God!
Simple trucker. Simple. We're gonna rock.
I take it you're single caller. Is this There's no need to call a relationship segment if you're single. I want to remind that to all the soundboard callers. Wait for the general segment, but this is for people who are in relationships. Welcome, go ahead. All right, they got some kind of a mic problem. We're going to try this one next. Go ahead.
If you had a segment on soundboards, I bet all the relationship people would call. That's how this show works,
Hello?
isn't it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I talking to Amanda and T?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a problem in my relationship with, or I should say my ex-relationship, because my ex-wife, she ran away with a trucker, and I've been having some troubles getting back into the dating game again.
And how are you having troubles? I mean, have you even tried?
Well, I've been kind of putting myself out there. I've been trying to pick up some women at truck stops and.
Okay, so you're specifically going for women at truck stops. I don't think that's your way to go. Are you talking about prostitutes?
Not mostly. It's kind of pick and choose, you know.
And are we talking about men?
He got silent. I think we
Yeah,
are.
I think he's talking about men.
This is
Well, I don't think we should. I don't think we should discriminate just because I prefer Homo sapiens. So.
Well, maybe you shouldn't lie to me when you call. If you want real advice, you should be honest.
There's a real delay with him. It's like he's talking on a tin can with a string attached to it. So we're gonna move on.
He's living in a freaking cave in Saudi Arabia.
Well, I don't know where he's from, but there was an accent I detected. Let's move on. We've got another caller here. Go ahead.
Hey, I've got a question for Amanda. I was, see, we're trying to get, I'm trying to have a kid with my wife, right?
Okay.
And, I've just been trying so hard, and, we went to the doctor, and turns out I've been just fucking her in the urethra this whole time. Niggers.
All right, listen.
This is just ridiculous.
Amanda, I wish to apologize.
Apologize for what? Setting me up for this crap?
No, if you've been watching the show, you've been seeing what's happening here. This is not set up. I do not wish for this to happen.
I don't see what's going on behind your screen. I try to look in the reflection of your glasses, but I can't really see much.
Look, we both have the same profession here. Now, from one trucker to a truck-ass, or a trucker to a trucker-ass.
I am a trucker.
Okay.
Trucker.
Okay. Okay. Well, then we should both be on the same wavelength here.
And what wavelength is that? I'm trying to help people with their relationships. You're just sitting there.
Welcome. You're on the air with Amanda T. Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? I had a question about our relationship. So, lately my girlfriend has been addicted to eating. It's an eating disorder. I'm very underweight myself, and every night she just keeps coming home with cheese pizzas. I don't know, I just am getting really scared. What should I do?
You're scared because she's bringing home cheese pizza?
Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know, I've just been seeing people follow her, niggers.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous. What kind of people hang around you? Where's Laurent?
It looks like there's more people watching than usual. Usually there's 37 people in here. Right now there's 237. I don't know what the reason is.
Where are they coming from?
It appears we're being picked on. Someone's saying, look at the chat. I don't know why. Somebody put, look at the chat, Amanda, in all caps.
I'm not doing it. Sorry.
And I don't know why.
Nope.
Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Niggers.
All right, now.
Ah!
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Nice to meet you, T. Nice to meet you, Amanda. I have some relationship problems going on right now.
Go.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, see, I'm married and I have 3 kids. And it's kind of hard because I'm on the road a lot because I am a trucker and I hardly see my wife or my kids. I see them 2 times every month. And for a girl and children, it's very hard, especially for my wife. And what can I do to help, stop this?
Well, is there any opportunities to go home that you aren't? I mean,
Well, if it weren't for my job, then, we would have no home. But on the other hand, I'm not seeing my wife or my kids.
maybe it's time to reevaluate your career. I don't know what to say to you.
I understand. And another thing is too, I focus a lot on my truck. So usually those 2 days out of the month, I'm either fixing the engine, inflating the tires to proper inflation.
Well, maybe you need to back away from the truck, have somebody else take care of that, and see your family. To me, it
Sounds like
seems
he
you're
doesn't
not
have his
prioritizing.
priorities straight.
Yep, it sounds like he's not prioritizing his life right.
Sounds like he's giving his bitch or his girlfriend a bad shake, rough ride.
Are you asking me if I gave it to her rough in my ride?
No, all right.
Ah!
Next caller for Amanda, go ahead.
Amanda, go ahead. I should say first that Amanda is actually a really big bitch.
All right, look, that's not going to help our cause here.
That is ridiculous. I am trying to be nice and give people advice.
All right, look, everybody right now needs to back off the guest, or we're going to have a real difficult time getting any more.
Back off.
Need to back off the guest?
Back off.
Welcome to, go ahead.
Well, I like to fuck niggers in the asshole.
What kind of people watch your show?
I don't know, but the dumbass, you can't see on the screen right now, but the dumbass is wearing a mask, and the username was expect us.
Ugh.
Welcome, you're on the air with Amanda T. Go ahead.
Nigger, 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 nigger.
I don't know if I can do this again.
Well, Amanda, I'm going to ask you if you're willing to proceed, or would you like to just stop the segment? I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing Kevin. Amanda, it's okay. Star Spangled Stew says, stay strong, Amanda.
Let me just pour another glass of wine. I'll try.
Someone apologized. Someone is asking you to stay. Someone said you can do it.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
Now, I'm going to ask you one last time to show some respect for our guest, or you're going to have a real rough ride. And that's the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of the story. Now, if you've already gotten through, like whoever is named area code, stop calling.
Ban him.
Whoever is named I'm seeing the same ones over and over. Stop calling. The one who's got a Russian flag. That's not even American. Stop calling. The one who's patriot. Stop calling. This anonymous one, expect us, he says. Stop calling. The only thing you can expect is to get banned. Here, I'm going to accept this one. And then I'm going to block.
Wait.
No, you already called up with profanity. I accepted your call for the simple...
I would like to apologize.
All right, go ahead.
All right, can I talk about America real quick? I like to take niggers in the back of my truck and fuck them.
He got blocked. Welcome, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, do you have a question for Amanda T?
Yes, I do. Wait, am I on?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't think it was going to work. Am I talking to T Rucker and Amanda T?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a legitimate question. I have a friend, and I've been a friend for a little bit while, and I would like to actually, how do you say, be more than friends.
Well, that's
And
completely
I'm not sure what to do.
Okay, he says he wants to be more than a friend with someone.
Well, and now let's clarify here. Is it a male friend, and do you think he's straight?
It's a girl. And she said, I asked her once if she would like to go out, but she said she's not emotionally ready.
That's just a veiled response to say, I'm not interested in you like that, but I don't want to hurt your feelings. So you better just suck it up and deal with the fact that she doesn't want to be with you, kid.
And then, like, we talk a bit, and, like, we share addresses, you know. Like she said she wants to, like, do something, but every time I ask her, she's either busy or something comes up.
I think it's time to direct your focus to somebody else. It's an unhealthy obsession, and it's just going to lead you down a dark path.
Sorry, yeah, okay, thank you.
Sir, I just want to say I feel a little bit bad about your situation. I'm sorry that Amanda didn't have an answer for you to give you a little bit more optimism.
No, it's fine, I understand.
Oh no, optimism. Why give a kid false hope? You should cut his
agree.
And move
you
on.
need to be told the truth. Sir, do you have multiple pictures of this girl on your wall?
I don't have a Facebook.
No.
And,
no, just on the wall of your bedroom, for example.
No.
No.
Why?
Okay.
That would be strange.
I'm just wondering if maybe you had a... No, it's okay. Thank you for calling. Amanda, are you okay to take a couple more?
A couple more, that's it.
We got a lot of people lined up here. Let's go to this one. Welcome, go ahead.
Hey, T. I think the real problem here is relationship-wise. We got a lot of girls running around like this Amanda that are drunk, that are feminists, and that are kind of cum dumpsters.
How are you calling me a sea dumpster? How am I a sea dumpster? You don't even know my love life, mister. You have no room to talk. You're comparing me right now to other trollops?
You go to every parking lot, the
You
road,
don't
and
know
service
me,
somebody.
mister.
Look, I know you're a shitty driver.
Mouse. I'm a great driver.
Well, then why do you wreck, 6 out of 7 days?
6 out of 7 days? Are you kidding me?
Are you on your period, ma'am? Is this your monthly? Because you are a drunk ass.
I am on my period.
That's pretty obvious. I mean, hell, you've already had a bottle and a half of wine. I'm just saying, if you were my wife, I'd bend your dumb ass over and tell you to go back to the bedroom and get ready to service me and go to fuck the bed.
And if I was your wife, I would tie you to the fucking bed and smother you to death, you fat pig.
Oh, please, honey. You're so drunk you can't even walk. You can barely suck a dick.
Honey, you're so fat you can't even see your dick. Give me a break.
Oh, you got something against fat boys, do you? Well, keep drinking that wine, honey. See where you are in 20 years.
Sorry, honey, but wine ain't fucking sugar-based like beer.
Oh, please. Look at you. We know you got them problem glasses on. You need feminism because the bitch is going to get fat. Yeah. Where you at? Yeah, that's right. You cry. I'll take you down a peg or two. Yeah, now you know where you are. Get in the kitchenette, bitch.
You fat penisless pig! Don't you ever talk to me like that again!
Oh yeah. Oh, watch out. She might wreck her truck at me. Holy shit.
Why would I put
You're
that
good for one
ugly
thing,
body
honey, and
in
that's
my
burying your
beautiful truck?
pillow.
I spent time polishing her. Why would I hit you?
Honey, please stop
That's like
talking.
getting a
You sound like
brand
you're
new pair of
gargling
shoes
shit.
and stepping in a pile of shit. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you right now, honey, I got a fucking guy that finances my money. I left my shit kickers on the 23rd floor. I make more money than you do in a damn week.
You don't
You
know
can't
how much
cry for
money I make,
shit.
sweetheart.
You can't drink and hold your liquor. It sounds like you
Can I
kind
not
of are a
hold my
shitty
liquor?
cop. Every
Am I
time I see you,
throwing
you're
up?
pissed off. You're on your monthly. You're just a bad person all around.
Oh, I'm a bad person because I'm on my monthly, as you say. I'm
Let's
a
put it
bad
this
person
way.
because of that. How dare I menstruate? How
Let's put it this
dare
way.
I?
You are the reason that Jesus died. You're a bad person. So drink your
You?
wine, be the cum dumpster that you are, and shut your whore mouth. Good night.
Oh my God! I cannot believe these callers.
He hung up.
This is unbelievable.
Amanda, do you have a time for another couple calls? All right, I think we're going to have to end. Did Amanda? I think Amanda hung up.
I didn't hang up. I'm
Oh.
here. I'm pissed off. You know what, T? I saw you laughing. I saw that shit. I'm sick of it. You have me on here, and it's a trick. It's nothing but a fucking ploy, and I'm sick of it.
It absolutely wasn't a ploy. What happened is something went down the wrong pipe, and I was kind of like this, like, like kind of like that. I'm sorry that this happened. I wasn't anticipating it at all. But I want to thank you for joining us and offering your advice to our callers. I think she hung up. All right. We're going to be back after this, and we got a segment called Appeal to Chet. If you've been banned, Chet will hear you after this break. All right, welcome back to Haulin Ass. I would like to say hi to Rectal Exam, who's stopped in. We've got some backup modding tonight. Here to keep everyone in line. Speaking of mods and banning, that brings us to our next segment, Appeal to Chat. And what this is if you've been banned, this is your chance to have a faint hope clause here to explain your side of the story and see what Chet has to say. Now, I'm going to say this only once, so listen to me very carefully. I've got a lot of calls coming in right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, listen to me very carefully. If you were banned, call. If you were not banned, hang up. Do not try to get through to the show right now if you weren't banned. If I take your call and you were all right, I see them disappearing. Good. Thanks for your cooperation. There's going to be more show after this. I'm going to give everybody their chance to get on the air. But if you weren't banned, don't call. You'll get your chance. All right, so let's go to the lines here.
But if you weren't
Welcome,
banned,
go ahead.
don't. All right, so this is ISIS is not a crisis here.
Okay.
Chet banned me for no reason. This is ISIS. It's not a crisis.
Well, I hardly think Chet's going to ban someone for no reason.
Banned me for no reason. There's lots of echo.
Well, I hardly think Chet's going to ban someone for no reason. Okay, go ahead.
There's lots of echo.
You've been banned. I'm not here to accommodate you in your audio. Now, what do you got to say to Chet?
Oh, shit!
You've been banned. Welcome. This is your chance to appeal to Chet.
Yeah. My name is I Love My Truck.
Okay.
And I was banned. Not really sure, but I really don't communicate much in the chat and all that kind of stuff. But you know, I'm not really a first-time caller, but you know, I do love the show. But you know, I was just wanting to see if I can get unbanned, if that's possible.
Well, we need to know what happened because Chet doesn't just ban for no reason. So I want you to be honest. What was it you said that caused the ban?
I do believe I said in.
Okay. Chet, this caller said that they said N, which is a clear violation of the rules. Chet, what do you have to say? And I'll pass on Chet's message. I'm just waiting here for Chet. Chet could be busy. Chet says I think he can stay banned.
Aw, well, that's a load of niggers.
Chet, I think you made the right decision. If you better have a really, really good reason. All right, next, go ahead. This is your chance to appeal to Chet.
Hi, I've had a couple of accounts. I now go by Trucker Chris Tucker. You might have seen me on the show. And I was wondering if I could get one of my accounts unbanned. Infinite Channel. The reason why I got banned was because I was spamming. And I understand that was a really shitty thing to do, and that was a ding-dong thing to do, and I shouldn't have done it.
And what was it that you were spamming?
I don't remember what I was spamming. I don't think I was spamming anything too inappropriate or swearing. I just don't remember what it was.
Chet says probably swastikas.
I don't think it was, but if Chet wants to keep it, you know, stay banned. I already have another account, so that's fine.
Well,
I'm okay
this is
with
what
that.
Chet is saying that you're Chet's saying you're laughing because it's true.
Oh yeah, no, I mean there was a live stream before you where they were spamming swastikas and Nazi stuff, so I just thought it was funny.
See, Chet has a real knack for this job. I gotta tell you, caller, Chet says that you have multiple accounts, so Chet is not going to grant your unbanning. We're gonna move on. Welcome. This is your chance to appeal to Chet.
Fuck you.
All right, that clearly sounded underage. You're not allowed. Let's see. Did that call take? Welcome. This is your chance to appeal to Chet. All right, they're not speaking. What was your username and your ban?
My name was TRUCKER, Trucker _man 104.
Trucker _ man 104. And what is your side of the story? What caused the ban?
Well, so you were starting the show, and you thanked all your subscribers for the new URL that you got, but you said Earl.
Yes.
And so I called you a dumbass.
Okay, Chet, does that ring a bell? Did you ban this trucker _ whatever for calling me a dumbass? Chet says doesn't sound familiar.
Well, I mean, it might have been one of the other mods. I'm not sure, but I definitely got banned.
Well, here I'm gonna check our ban list now. What's your name again?
Trucker _ man.
I gotta tell you, this
104.
is one long list.
Well, maybe because the rules are a little harsh, you know?
Well, it sounds to me, so let me get this straight. You're explaining that you called me a dumbass and you're trying to get your ban removed, but you're complaining that the rules are too harsh. Like, I'm not hearing an apology to Chet.
I'm really sorry to you, man.
I'm not. You don't apologize to me. I don't even see your name on. Are you sure you got banned?
Maybe I didn't get banned.
All right. This one was not even a real ban. How do you get out of? All right. He's lying about being banned, says Chet. All right. Please state the situation of the ban. Hello, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, can I get unbanned, please?
Okay, name you were using?
D's_nuts.
That has to have been taken. There's no way this is real.
No, I swear to God, that was mine.
And what was the conditions of the ban? What happened?
Well, that Amanda broad, she was the only advice she was actually giving was telling people to get professional help. So I called her a dumb bitch.
Chet, do you recall banning D's nuts for calling Amanda dumb bitch? Okay, he just laughed. I'm finding this hard to believe.
No. Like, the reason I laughed is, like, I seriously thought that username was taken, but apparently it wasn't. So, yeah.
Well, you know what? Spell it for me right now.
DEEZ_NUTZ.
All right, I tried it, and it did unban a username by that name. So, say something in the chat then.
One second.
And then we'll see if this is legit. See, this is a way we can verify if it's legit, Chet. Because if it's legit, he should be typing by now, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah, I signed out.
All right, well, I'll give you a second to sign in.
Yeah, I'm signing in right now.
Okay.
I'm back in. Wait, nope, never mind. It says you are banned from this channel.
But it said unban. All right, listen. I unbanned you.
Uh-huh.
I think you're lying to me.
I'm looking at my freaking username, DEEZ_NUTZZ.
2 Z's?
Yes, 2 Z's.
Okay, unban. _ It's like ZZ Top. There's 2 Z's. All right, it's saying you're unbanned. Now type something.
Still saying you are banned.
Okay,
are
this
you
is
sure you're
BS.
putting it in right?
No, this is BS. You were never banned. You never had a. There's no way that username was open.
Okay.
Welcome. Go ahead. What's your ban? What happened with the ban?
Hi. Well, basically, this is Ball Harry from the chat.
Yes.
I've been banned once before by Chet, but Chet is a dirty bastard and he doesn't have the balls to ban me. So I will be unbanned forever.
Well, Chet, you're being taunted right now. However, if this is the real, type something in the chat for real.
I'm typing in it's a joke.
No, I want you to type in Peterbilt. Type in Peterbilt.
Ball, just type it in, man.
Yep, type it in right now.
I'm typing it in.
Yeah, I want to see Ball Harry Peterbilt.
I just
Let's
wrote
see it.
lol no.
No, why isn't it working? Other people are typing it. Look, Miss Buckles typed it.
Yeah, I'm Miss Buckles.
Yeah, all right. You know, I thought I would actually do people a service here. Give them a second chance. You know, I got to say that it's happened, rarely, but it's happened where Chet has granted a ban, an unban. And now we got somebody posing as somebody in the chat trying to get them banned. That caller was trying to get one of our viewers banned by mouthing off to Chet. What I'm seeing here is that Chet's been doing the right thing. I haven't heard from anybody who's justified here. All I'm getting is dumbasses calling up trying to get around the system, trying to actually cause harm to other. Welcome, please state the ban.
Suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick.
Yeah, it sounds like your clock radio's going off.
Suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick.
Yeah, it sounds like your clock radio's going off. You better look after that. Welcome. What was the ban?
Huh?
Yeah, what was the ban?
Oh, well, I don't remember my name exactly, but
Well, then how are you going to get
typing
unbanned?
because my key was stuck.
Okay, please state the particulars of the ban.
What?
Were you banned?
Yeah.
Please state what happened with the ban.
Yeah. So at first.
All right, listen. We don't allow under 18. That's the rules here. I don't set them, but we follow them. Please state the conditions of the ban. Or the situation.
So I'm just sitting here, in my fucking boxers, ripping raunchy ass farts with sweat just going down my ass.
All right, this is going absolutely nowhere. Were you banned?
Yeah. My name was Jacquemus Maximus, and I got banned for saying "fucker" right in the urethra.
Chet, does that ring a bell? Sadly, of all the things said in this chat this evening, that would probably
what?
Count for one of the more tame things, sadly enough. And no,
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
know.
ring a bell with Chet.
You know, I was legitimately fucking my wife in the urethra, and
All right, you know what? This is the last time I provide this opportunity. From now on, if you're banned, I know what happens when you get banned. You know, with some, there's a feeling of shock where you just sit there staring at your monitor thinking, did that just happen? There's other people who cry out in terror from being banned. Now, what we're offering here is a chance at redemption. You can either take that chance or you can just act like a bunch of dumbasses. Whether you're shipping across the city or across the bay, you can depend on OP Delivery. With our experienced crew and our large fleet of vehicles, you'll never be waiting on OP. Call OP Delivery for all your shipping needs. OP delivers.
For 1,000 of years, tomatoes have been used for salad, sauces, and Italian. So why would you accept tomatoes that aren't the highest quality? Fuck off. Fresh, tasty, and packed right with non-immigrant pickers. From our farm to your table. Fuck off tomatoes, the best from motherland.
Have you recently been the victim of injustice? Then you need the law firm of Cox Zucker. Have you been the victim of a car accident? Cox Zucker. Have you been the victim of a slip and fall accident? Cox Zucker. Have you been wrongfully imprisoned? Cox Zucker. The law firm of Cox Zucker. All right, welcome back to Haulin Ass with T Rucker. We're gonna go to the phone now. If you haven't had a chance to call in, this is your chance. And if you have made it through, don't call or you will be blocked. Welcome. Go ahead.
Fucking slaves, get your ass back here!
Welcome to Haulin
Hello?
Ass. Go ahead.
Hi. What's the topic right now?
It's anything you want, anything to do with America. You're welcome to speak your mind.
What is your opinion on gay marriage? I mean, you
All
seem
right.
like a countryman, and I like to see a good countryman's opinion about that.
Well, everybody keeps calling me wanting to know about the gay marriage, and I'm wondering what it is they got for this. Why is it everyone wants to talk about that?
I don't know. Well, the fags are happy. People finally equal now, and usually a lot of rednecks hate gay people. And so I'm just curious, do you hate gay people?
Listen, it doesn't matter what I think.
Down. Calm down, please.
I'm very calm. It doesn't matter what I think.
Okay. Well, is that the point of the show?
The point of the show is usually this show goes on every Sunday night. There's around 37 people who all more or less know each other. You know, they come in, oh, hey, so-and-so, how's your week? And we kick back and we talk about America. Now, for some reason, we got a few hundred people in here tonight, and it's just been a bunch of nonsense. So, no, do I want to talk about the gays? No, I don't want to. I don't.
Well, then give me a topic we can talk about. Just anything.
Something to do with America. You name it. You can talk about America.
That's the only thing that's really going on right now in America. Right now.
Well, all right. We're going to see what other people have to say. I can tell you that anyone who's called through is not getting through. Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay, yo, what's up? Just want to give a shout out to everyone. Okay, now I gotta rap. You gotta let me start it first. Okay, now this is how it goes. Hello, mother trucker. This is Friendly Devil. You can call me the protege or the baller. I would just like to say shout out to ATR above.
All right, if you got someone to say hello to, pick up the telephone and call them and say hello to. It sounds like a pretty inefficient way to call me just to say hi to somebody else you know. Why don't you just call that person directly? Welcome and go ahead.
Oh, hey, okay. I'm about to go on a killing spree. Call me Dylan Roof because I make niggers go poof. That's a
Welcome to Haulin Ass. Go ahead. Yeah, whatever effect you're going for there, it was horribly executed. Horribly executed. Okay, block. Do you wish to block this contact? He stopped clapping. Once he heard the word block, he stopped clapping. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Alright, so picture this. I'm just sitting here in my derelict basement, and I'm just ripping raunchy farts with sweat trickling down my cock shaft.
Okay, there's certain callers. Okay, let's go to this one. Go ahead.
Oh, hi. Trucker, I'm in the store right next to you. I'm wondering if you could pass me some TP.
The name is T Rucker.
T Rucker? Fucker?
I beg your pardon, you son of a bitch.
I beg your pardon? What'd you just call me?
I called you a son of a bitch, you son of a bitch.
Well, I called you a fucker.
I heard that part.
Can you pass me the TP?
Why don't you get your BF to hand you the TP?
Oh, yeah? Well, I wiped some Nutella on it, and I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, why don't you go vape?
Why don't you go shove it up your...
Now that is how you confront a dumbass. Welcome to the program. Go ahead. All right. All right, I think what the attempt was there is to ruin. I don't know where Laurent went. Travis is asking, where's Laurent? I'm looking over. I don't even see him sitting over there anymore. I heard the door slam about 10 minutes ago. I think he took off. Hello, go ahead.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Hello, go ahead.
Hi. Hello?
Yes.
All right. You can hear me?
Yes.
All right. I was wondering, like, what's your encounter with roadkill and trucking?
Well, it's a fact of trucking. You're driving a very large, heavy vehicle, and you can't stop quickly, and it's just a fact of the road.
Now, what if you ran over, like, a...
All right, look, I know where that was going, and I cut it off before it got there. You can't fool me anymore. Laurent is gone, so I'm on it, and I'm doing it. Clearly, I'm doing it better. We all know where that was going. Hello and welcome.
I've been absolutely disgusted by the calls today. Like, I just want to talk about America. I like to open up the stream. I like to open up the stream and just watch some American talk. And this entire day, it's been relationship advice and all this nonsense. Like, can we just get back to the trucking?
Well, it doesn't have to be. How old are you?
18.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Hey T, I want to ask you, what kind of truck do you drive? Like, what model?
That's a Peterbilt.
Oh, well, I drive myself a Toyota semi-truck. I'm just an amateur trucker, whenever I need some cash, I just go trucking, small deliveries. Um, how long have you been trucking?
Oh, I've been trucking a good 25 years.
Damn, that's a lot. So you must have seen a lot of things, like, you know, on the road and stuff.
Yeah, seen many things, and I've seen a lot of careless driving, and it's just it's a lot of things that you wish you didn't see, but.
If I'm not too curious, what's the worst thing that happened to you while trucking? Have you had any bad experiences while trucking?
I arrived once at a rest stop, and I witnessed a man had just had his beard cut off and was forced to eat it.
Oh man, that's not cool. But forcing to eat your beard, that's pretty fucking weak. Sorry for the language.
That's okay.
Well, one more question before I leave, if that's okay. How many niggas do you have hanging in your front?
Anyone who's got through doesn't get back on. Hello, go ahead.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Well, here's the future of America, everybody. Isn't it good to know that you're in good hands? Hello, go ahead.
How you doing?
Well, you know what? I'm getting tired of all this nonsense.
I understand that, and I want to talk about real American stuff right here and right now. I want to talk about the equality of America for the funds going mostly to the rich and not to the middle class. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, well, I think that, this is a country, our Constitution just is there to give us the freedom to do what we want and try and make money, and, it's going to work for some, it's not going to work for others, but I guess that's America, right? If that's what's in their Constitution. Everybody, doesn't matter if you're advantaged or disadvantaged, have at it. It's your right to try and make money, and if it works for you, great, and if it doesn't, that's too bad, you poor son of a bitch. It's a great country, isn't it? Welcome, go ahead.
Hey man, I moved to the US a while ago. I'm big fan of the show, by the way, long time watcher.
Thank you.
And so I've had a few experiences with truckers, especially like when traveling back towards Colorado, where I'm based, and essentially, I was wondering, what's your experience with hitchhikers, or have you had any?
Nah, I don't. You know what? It's a general policy. We don't pick up hitchhikers. It's not worth stopping. It's not worth the hassle, and it's just something that we just don't. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so this girl, right, that I'm talking to.
All right. Go ahead.
Hey, I was just wondering, what's your funniest trucker story? Like funny, one that kind of make me laugh because I'm kind of bored right now. It's pretty late. I'm just sitting around. I just want to hear your funniest story.
The funniest story is we were taking a vacation once with my trucking buddies, And we went on down to Taco Town, down to Mexico. And we were all taking a boat tour. And one of the locals, he's got his hand on the rudder. And he's taking us around. This is me and a couple of my trucking buddies. And so he's showing us the sights. He's showing us some of the shoreline, some of the scenery, and working his rudder. And so all of a sudden he starts heading towards this big rock cliff. And he moves the rudder to turn, and all of a sudden the boat doesn't turn. And so he gives it another turn, and he's starting to go like this, and the boat's not turning, and we're heading right for this rock cliff. And my buddies, they are absolutely just crapping their Levi Strauss denim pants. And at the last minute, this boat swerves and just misses this rock wall. And we look, and what this guy is actually doing is, all right, I messed the story up.
Hey, wait, that was a pretty good story though. I mean that's not exactly funny, but that was scary.
What happened is he's working a wheel. He's working a steering wheel.
Yeah.
He's turning the wheel. The wheel's not moving. He's turning it. My trucking buddies are freaking out at the last minute. Boat just misses the cliff. Well, what had happened was the wheel was never turned up to anything. He actually secretly had his hand on a rudder, controlling the boat with this rudder. Well, let me tell you, when we got on the shore, my trucking buddies beat the living hell out of this guy.
Yeah, you got to give him a break, though. He was probably freaking out at the moment, to be honest. I mean, he might have deserved it, but, I mean, who really knows?
Well, that's what happened. Let's try this caller. Go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, T. I've got a couple topics I want to speak to you about tonight, as long as you've got time for them.
Yes.
My first question is, I can't believe no one's asked this. What are you doing for the 4th of July, T? How are you celebrating our 239th anniversary of this great country?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm actually going to be out on the road on the 4th, and I'm going to be delivering, I can't say what because it's classified, but I'm going to be delivering a load of goods to a military base.
Oh, wow.
And believe me, to show up on the 4th and drop those goods off to those militarymen, 18 wheeling a day is saying they're going to salute me. Well, it's happened before, and I'll salute them right back. And I'm telling you, there's no better way I'm going to spend my 4th than serving our militarymen.
No, absolutely. That's something special right there. And of all days, that's really lucky.
Yeah.
My next question is, someone else touched upon roadkill earlier. I think he might have been trying to, I don't know if he was a joke caller or not, but I really think that there's this issue going on right now with PETA. I'm sure you know what PETA is, right?
Yeah, isn't that the dad on Family Guy?
Almost, T. It's the people for the ethical treatment of animals. It's these people that are really for animals, and they're actually, I'm not going to say the name of the trucking company. I don't want to give any shout-outs to them. They're actually suing a trucking company for the loss of life of animals due to roadkill. What do you think about this, T?
Well, I think that those people will do anything for attention. Anything for attention, no matter how ridiculous it is. And you know what? We got freedom of speech in this country, and there's the good of it and there's the bad of it. And that right there is the bad of it. They got the right to do it, but that right there is the bad of it, in my opinion.
No, I completely agree with you. It's very unfortunate, people have to abuse this. It's really ridiculous.
Well, thank you for the call. Now, I want to say that there's a lot going. Let me see. Who do we got lined up? Who hasn't made it through yet? Now, we got a lot of people lined up, and I really hope that whoever the next caller is, they don't want to start going on about this recent gay marriage thing. I really hope they don't want to. Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, T Rucker. I'm calling to talk about the recent, or not so recent events, but one of the main things that happened in America with gun control.
All right, now, to our next caller, I really hope nobody wants to talk about gay marriage. Go ahead.
Hello? Is this
Yes.
T Rucker?
Yes.
Okay, hi. So me and my boyfriend, Nick Ford, we just found out that there's gay marriage, and we're getting married tomorrow, and we wanted to know if you could come.
Why is everyone calling me up about this?
Because gay marriage is a new thing in America, obviously.
It's a new thing in America, but I'm tired of taking the calls about the gay marriage.
Well, it's a big thing in America right now. And you are American, right?
I'm as American as an apple pie and a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'm picking two. Now, listen. Okay, what the hell is this on the screen here? Laurent, get this shit off right now.
That's your gay pride. Don't you have gay pride? That's what it is.
I got the pride in getting in my rig and driving a truck. I'm an American citizen. I have an ex-wife. I don't want to, this isn't something, whatever people can do. I don't want to I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah? Well, you're obviously supporting gay pride. That's why you got that thing up, right? Right? Mr. T Rucker? T Rucker? What happened to your ex-wife? Was it a tranny? Did you get divorced to get gay? Mr. T Rucker?
How do you get it so it doesn't show it?
Press, you gotta delete Systems 32 to get rid of that.
Whatever you pointed at, it keeps showing that.
Yeah, my husband, or future husband, Nick Ford, we're getting married tomorrow. We want you to come with your truck. Mr. T Rucker?